It is a pleasure for me to introduce to you this evening a dear friend, Sister Betty Ehlers. Sister Betty and I entered Dominican Sisters of Sparkhill on the same day in 1962, and soon after attended St. Thomas Aquinas College, beginning our journey as Dominican Sisters. Sister Betty was born and raised in Flushing, New York, where she was introduced to the Dominican Sisters. She subsequently received her bachelor's degree in education at St. Thomas Aquinas College. In 1966, she began her congregational ministry of education teaching in the Archdiocese of New York. She later received her master's degree in education from Western Connecticut State College. In 1975, Sister Betty's ministry broadened to address the needs of the frail elderly and sick members of her parish. She was instrumental in developing programs in response to identified spiritual and emotional needs of these members of the parish. In preparation for her healthcare ministry, Sister Betty completed a residency program at Methodist Hospital in Brooklyn, qualifying her for certification as a chaplain, advanced by the National Association of Catholic Chaplains. She later continued to receive certification in thanatology by the Association of Death Education and Counseling. From 1985 through 2004, Sister Betty's ministry to the sick and dying took a special focus in her role as Director of Pastoral Care at St. Joseph Hospital, later becoming Regional Director of Pastoral Services to include hospitals and nursing homes of St. Vincent Catholic Medical Center of Brooklyn and Queens. As co-director of palliative care, specialized programs were developed. Education was a prime mover in all these initiatives, and in her role as chair of the Divisional Ethics Committee, in addressing the needs of the dying patient and family unit. She again drew on her teaching skills between 1998 and 2002 as adjunct instructor of gerontology at St. John's University College of Professional Studies. Sister Betty's ministry to the dying and bereaved continues as a consultant in palliative care. Her commitment to the needs of others, her compassion and dedication to the frail, elderly, and sick has only increased at every turn. Sister Betty Ehlers, class of 1968, is proudly inducted into St. Thomas Aquinas Alumni Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Sister Betty.
Dr. Margaret Fitzpatrick, Board of Trustees, Alumni Association, Dominican Sisters, family, friends, and honorees. I am grateful and honored to have been chosen to represent the class of 1968. 62 years ago, the vision of creating a center of learning for the future educators of our congregation became a reality with the dedication of St. Thomas Aquinas College. What better role model could have been chosen than St. Thomas Aquinas, master educator, champion of truth and knowledge? I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the contributions of Sister Marie Ende, Lucille, Joan Dolores, and Marianne Biller, whose leadership ensured the success of this endeavor. Over the years, many have followed in their footsteps, sharing the knowledge necessary to become confident teachers of tomorrow. Today, Dr. Margaret Fitzpatrick provides the kind of leadership that not only ensures student success, but encourages the development of programs and structures that any student would be proud to be part of. As I travel to and from congregational meetings at our Mother House, I am amazed by what was, at what is, and wonder what will be. A bus ride from Queens to the Bronx changed my life. I was introduced to the unique charism of the Sparkhill Dominicans as a student at St. Helena's High School in the Bronx. I was inspired not only for their passion for learning, but by the humanness and joy that was so evident as they instilled values that would carry us forward as young adults. In 1962, with the support of Sister Teresa Miriam O'Connor, I became a member of the congregation and part of the student body of St. Thomas Aquinas College, combining academic learning with religious formation as a Spark Hill Dominican. I am truly grateful to all the sisters who were part of my education. Their love of teaching was an example to me as I assumed a role of educator. A ministry filled with cherished memories. Later, my teaching skills proved to be invaluable in the field of healthcare. Responding to the spiritual and emotional needs of the sick is to stand by the side of the most vulnerable in their fear, doubt, questioning, and faith. I have always considered this ministry a privilege. It was not easy for physicians and other medical staff to make the transition from cure to a model of comfort care, providing a patient with a gentle closure to life's journey. Through teaching and example, this became a reality. I'm grateful to all who shared this challenge with me. I am thankful to our sisters who not only inspired the love of learning, but the wisdom gained in the pursuit of truth. I wish to express my deepest gratitude to my family, though they cannot be here this evening, to my dearest friends who shared this journey with me, and to my community for their unending support, as together we continue to be women making a difference. I congratulate my fellow honorees of this evening. I am truly honored to become a member of the St. Thomas Aquinas College Hall of Fame. Thank you.